channel, overconsumption is turning people into hoarders. She's a queen. I love her videos so much. You guys should really watch her. She just talks about a lot of like issues with social media and TikTok and influencers that is like so true, that plagues like a lot of the, you know, younger people and their minds and society.
I think we need this much stuff to be clean. There's something nefarious here. People are now picking out shower routines that are like so hyper specific, so micro niche,
the highest
trendy.
I could put it.
I'm gonna put my head through a wall. I'm actually this close.
Honestly, the perfect one is this Dove crumble strawberry crumb cake.
There's something I'm triggered.
What?
I'm triggered. The crumble Dove cookie collab. I've had it. I don't even know where to look. There's so many
why do they have
products
so
that I don't
much?
even know where to look. I
Oh
mean,
my
you get a little
God,
soap in your
bro.
eye and you don't know where the hell you are. This
What
is
the hell?
crazy. And if you thought that was bad, look at this.
That's a shower? Oh my god.
So I've done several videos on
That was
overconsumption
insane.
at this point, and the reason being, it's just a topic that fascinates me, honestly. And I think it's because consumerism has seemingly hijacked
What a
every
society
single
we live in,
aspect
bro.
of our lives. Recently, I've been seeing that overconsumption has taken over even shower
We're scalping
routines.
soap
Okay,
now.
so the most
For real,
intimate
dude.
part of our day, perhaps, is just filled with things, right? Products that
have,
we
like,
were
max 2
influenced
of
to
a
buy. We're
product in
surrounded
my
by it.
shower.
We can't even escape it. I mean, guys, it's a problem if I'm standing butt naked and I can't tell if I'm in a CVS aisle or my own shower. What's
True, dude. Dude, I have like 2 sugar scrubs, and the only reason I have 2 is because my sister gifted one of them for me, or to me. So it's like, why do people need like 70 bajillion of
going
each?
on here? So this video
kind of
we're about to
item?
watch really
It makes
set
no
me
sense.
off.
Hi, I'm Lainey, also known as the Overconsumption Girl, and today we're going to be showing you every single product that I have. So let's do a
God
little tour.
damn.
Here we have the self-proclaimed overconsumption girl.
The door can't even close
look, I have
'cause
to
all
say,
the
she certainly seems to
shit
be
on
living up
that
to her
rack
name,
is,
just
like,
based on what I'm seeing right
making it
here. So
lean
we have an
inwards.
entire closet just of only shower products. What?
So this is my body care closet. I have the Bath & Body Works body creams up there. All of my shower gels from Bath & Body.
The shelves are bending.
You can see that the
Oh
shelves are
my
actually
God!
bowed because there's so many
That's
products
so
on
bad.
We have this cute
That has to be,
little
like,
rolly
thousands of
cart that has
dollars.
a bunch of body washes that I don't have any room for, guys. But this is a cute little addition to it. Okay, we're gonna move that out of the way.
I'm gonna state the obvious
What
here.
the
If you
hell?
can't fit all of your body care shower products into
In
a
your fucking
closet,
bathroom?
we might have problems. Okay, if we have to buy additional
In your
shelving
bathroom,
units,
bro.
it might be a sign that there's a problem
If you can't fit
happening.
it in
I
there,
have
that's
all of my
horrible.
206 Bath & Body
Does
Works
she
body
use them?
sprays right here. I love every single one of them. And I just color coordinated all of
Dude, even if you wanted to use 46 you said? Even if you wanted to use every single perfume, it would take you like 2/3 of the year just to get like 1 use in per fucking scent.
them to be a rainbow.
She
and then
can't be
right
using
here we
them
have all
all.
of my Philosophy body washes along with random ones.
And she's probably buying more too.
don't want to put anywhere. And we have candles, obviously. If you follow me to the bathroom,
Oh, good. Here we
you
go.
guys know exactly where this is. This is my shower. And a lot of you might think this is crazy, but I actually love it. And that's my opinion. So this is my shower rack.
So this is where I'm saying hard to distinguish between being in the
Holy.
actual store. She's got every product apparently that Dove makes. Okay, I can see here. Every native wash is
She must
here. This
yeah,
is a
dude,
lot.
even
Too
if
much.
you're showering every
The Doves. We
day.
have all these
Brother!
natives. We have some EOs right
Do
here.
these things
Some more
expire?
native stuff, Dove.
That's also another thing I'm
whatever.
thinking about.
This is Luke's section right here. It's kind of small, but you know what? So is he. So, and over here we have
The shelf at the bottom is actually falling down. It looks to be collapsing.
Oh
under
my
the
God,
weight of
wait, I just
so
noticed
many
that.
products. This gives me anxiety. This much
What?
stuff feels like clutter to me. As somebody that's been here before, okay, I've talked many, many times about my own personal experience with like this type of stuff. Like I've been here before. My shower has also looked like
I wonder
this
if
at
other
some
people
point
in the house
time.
use
This
the
type
items
of stuff,
too.
it's chaotic. It doesn't feel good to have this much stuff.
my like skincare.
Yeah, it doesn't.
These are just shaving creams with a whey body scrub. This is all my hair products because my hair is really hard to take care of. And then here are all of my shaving oils. And then right here we have all of my Tree Hut body washes, which they are
You can't even
big
put the
back
body wash
washes. They won't fit anywhere else. So
into
I have
the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
shower.
10, 11 of them. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but I don't care. I love them. And then under here is nothing really important. You guys have never seen what's under here before, but it's a mess, so I'm not going to show you. But anyways, let's go back over here. And under here are all of my bar soaps. You
The overflow is now in the kitchen, under the kitchen cabinet. We've got all of the hand soaps and then like body soaps.
This hurts my brain.
Bar soaps, whatever. Just stacked. The whole thing is
This
filled.
hurts
Look,
me a
I'm going to
lot.
say something kind of obvious right off the bat here, okay? You don't need this many products to get clean. You just don't. We've got the bar soaps, we've got the body washes, we've got body oils, we've got body scrubs, we've got shampoo, conditioner, shaving cream, which is different than the shaving oil. We've got lotions. When does it stop? When did it get to this point is my question.
You guys have seen me open
real.
this so many times.
I wonder how much you
We
spent.
have a little shelf that I actually just bought from TJ Maxx. We have
This is
hand soaps
hoarding.
in here too. We got
This
all
is
of the
full-on
Dove
hoarding.
bar
TJ Maxx, the scene of the crime. So often.
soaps. We have a couple Bath and Body Works, more Dove, and then you can open each little thing. And I organized it so that they all fit in there.
A popular sentiment that's been shared amongst the overconsumption, anti-consumerism communities recently has been this idea around organized hoarding still being hoarding. Just because it's like neatly organized and you have a system for it and you bought, you know, shelves and little drawers from TJ Maxx and things to house all of these overflow products doesn't change the fact that it's hoarding, right? I think that sometimes that's what people kind of try to use,
I
right? Like when
agree.
they're talking and they're like, well, God, haven't you seen a collection before? Hello. And it's like, okay, I think that it's just becoming more than a collection. Right. I think when it
Yeah.
starts to take over your house, it's overflowing. It's like, you know,
When
your
it gets to
shelves are
this
breaking.
extent, I don't think you
can't
could
use
just
these
call it
things
an-
in a reasonable
you know,
amount of time.
collection.
Like, I think that sometimes there are things that's actually
There's, like,
not
bigger
efficient
collectors and
to
stuff like
collect.
that.
Like, it's kind of a waste of time to collect items that expire like this as well. That's my take.
Now let's go ahead and head
Yes,
over
that's
here.
what I said. Isn't that shit gonna expire? Then you're just gonna throw money away.
Away
Oh,
from
good.
the cats.
It continues.
And these are all of my body scrubs.
Wait, are we in the living room?
These are
Oh
all Tree
my
Huts.
God,
This is a mixture
bro.
of Tree Hut and Dove. And then this is Dove, Walmart, Bath and Body Works, literally any body scrub that I can fit in there. And then these are all of my body lotions from Bath and Body Works. There's a lot of them in there, but sometimes I'd rather use a body lotion than a body cream.
Storing the lotion.
Next thing you know,
in
she
the
can be
TV entertainment.
And this is my pussy lotion and my asshole hair remover collection. Fuck,
unit
dude.
is that's new for me.
What
I gotta
else
say.
do you need?
That's new. I haven't seen that yet.
Because they actually last longer, surprisingly. And now it's time for the best part. Follow me to the bedroom.
Okay, we got more.
No,
This is my
bro.
perfume place. We have all of these perfumes right here. These are kind
It
of
looks
just
so
randomized.
bad.
This
It
is
looks
all of
so
my skincare and
too
my
much.
makeup prep. Here are all of
Okay.
my Touch perfumes. Here are all of my sombreros. These are my travel size perfume. And then right here is my big tower that Luke bought me for Christmas. Valentine's Day. Not Christmas. You got all of like the Kaoli perfumes. You got some random ones.
Honestly, looking at this collection gives me
Jesus,
sort
it's
of like
worth-
a deep, dark, familiar, panicked feeling, you know, of just like, there's just so much here. There's just so much here. Right.
It's
and you
too
can only
much.
understand it when you've been there before and you have so much stuff and you're like, I don't even have a place
She
for
is
this.
who they
right?
warned
It's
us
not
about
a great
in the math
feeling.
problems in
Sometimes you
school.
gotta like
True. You do the calculations and you're like, Emma has 17,596 bottles of perfume. This is her, bro.
We can't even shut the drawers. It may seem obvious what I'm about to say, but if we can't shut the drawers, then we also can't really open the drawers, right? And that means that we can't actually access the products that easily either. And we're less
Yeah, dude, it
incentivized
looks like
to like
her
use
opening one
these
of those
things because
drawers is
the
gonna collapse the
drawer is
whole
so
thing.
full. Okay, and it's so hard to get open. And it's like strenuous to even have to open it up and like it's a hassle, things fall over, you know. So by having so many things, you actually use these products less, right? You're less inclined to use them. And I think that that's just something that happens when you do overconsume, right? Which is something I've noticed.
And then under here are all the butters. I'm not even that whole thing because everything will fall on top of here, but it's a lot easier to open if I'm actually taking my time, but we're not.
You know, one thing I've noticed, particularly with the way women are marketed to, okay? This is women specifically. I feel like we are marketed to differently than men, and I think that this is just obviously true. And you see this in like, you know, men have 3-in-1 soaps, and you know, they use 1-bar soap for literally everything. To contrast that, you see women, we're marketed to as like, we need 500 different things to get ourselves, you know, clean, or do self-care, or, you know, body lotion, but then you also need a body cream, but then you also need a body oil. I think these are products that we need to be smarter about. Right?
Yep.
And we need to look at it from like an anti-consumerist perspective and be like, okay, does this product do the same
like
thing
having
that
one
another
is
product
okay
does?
of each.
Do I really need this many products to
But I
get
agree
the
with
desired
the-
result, or like to get
what
soft
she's
skin
saying.
or whatever? Like, probably not. Realistically, how many things do we actually need? And like, how much of this is just marketing to get me to buy more things? Right? Because I'm seeing, like, for example, like I just saw her open up the body butter thing, and I'm like, okay, well, what's really the difference between a body butter and body lotion? Is there even a difference? You know, probably not a whole lot, right?
Right,
I think
nothing.
we need to be more resistant to marketing tactics that are being used here, is my point.
Anyways, that is
Goodness.
my entire hygiene collection. Way more to come, but that's everything.
Way more to come, girl.
yeah,
What do you
so
mean?
that was a lot. That video kind of sent me spiraling, because I'm like, are people really doing this much to shower? When did it get like this? Because I'm like, okay, I'm not using like even a third of these products. Like, and it kind of gets you thinking, like, am I doing something wrong here? And I think that that's a pitfall of overconsumption, right? Is we see stuff online and it makes us think like, are we doing something wrong? Like, am I not buying enough stuff? Do I not have enough products to be, you know, clean?
Yep.
I think that that's
Sometimes,
not good,
like,
because
videos like that can be so toxic and damaging, especially for younger people who are growing up, and like it makes them insecure, and they're like, I need these products to fit into society and their expectations.
what you have right now is enough.
It's
In your
damaging.
shower, most likely. I started to find
Not only to
other
the person
hygiene
over-consuming
creators.
shit,
Okay, so
but
here's
to
like an
other
example: a self-proclaimed
vulnerable
hygiene
people.
creator, hygiene beauty curls, and basically their whole entire profile is dedicated to just shower stuff, like scents, Bath and Body Works. Like, here's what I use in my shower. Here's a shower routine girly, you know, just a girl who loves self-care. And you can see, you know, does reviews, does like all this different kinds of stuff, all centered around shower, self-care, body care. Okay, hygiene. I've just never seen this before. I was like kind of intrigued, honestly.
So I have a lot of self-care, but let's go through my January empties.
Show me the reason you have no money.
Okay, so we've got entire closets dedicated to just only specifically, okay, shower products. Just shower. Body washes,
dude.
Tree Hut scrubs. We've got shampoo, conditioner, lotions of every single scent you can possibly imagine.
Bro, I can't
And
even
I'm like,
walk
wait a
into
minute,
like Bath
what
and
the
Body
hell
Works
is going on? Body
Lush for like more than 5 or 10 minutes because my freaking brain starts to hurt from all the scents.
careaholic. Okay, so we've got like actual, like the whole room is just body care stuff.
I feel like, personally, and this is just my perspective or opinion, the one item that I think makes more sense that some people may have a collection of is something like perfumes. You know, perfumes, colognes, shit like that. Because that's like, maybe you want to smell different on a few days. And that's like, don't overdo it. But like, all that like shampoo and body wash and all that.
They can't get
Why
enough
do you
of those.
need so
Anything
much?
that has to do with shower routines,
Why?
shower talk, self-care, these people exist. It's a very large community, I have to say. My question though is like, when did shower routines get so out of control? Okay, because I vaguely remember in 2020 the prevalence of something called shower talk. Okay, basically it was what I'm about to show you, where people would just do sort of like cozy nighttime shower routines. They would kind of show the products that they were using in their shower. They would have like galaxy lights going on, and it would just be like, okay, here's what I'm using. It wasn't like a crazy amount of products, but it was definitely more than what most people are using. But it was more sort of centered around like, okay, here's what I do to just like relax. You know, it was kind of reflective of the time period, you know, when people are kind of stressed out, they're at home. So this is kind of an example of like what one of those shower talk videos would have looked like. Nostalgic baby powder showers.
Fucking music.
And I gotta say, guys, it was usually set to some pretty, you know,
Why is it
mood-setting
freaky music?
music.
Why is this so
like
freaky?
this. I heard you miss shower talk. So people would basically like pick out, you know, here's what I'm wearing to bed. I got the mood light going on. Here's the products I'm using in the shower. This is what it started as, okay? And like you can see back here, there's kind of like a normal, I mean, I wouldn't say normal per se, but it's like there was a manageable amount of products in the shower. It wasn't like filled.
That's not crazy. I don't think that's horrible.
With things. It was just like, okay, this is what I use. You know, maybe I have a little bit more products than the average person, but it's still like a manageable amount where the shelves aren't falling down. I don't think at this time people had entire closets dedicated to the stuff. Nothing like that was going on. Okay. Here's another example. I mean, this you could tell it was 2020 because we had the Galaxy light in the shower.
I always wanted
we got
that
the music
shit, bro.
going, and
I was too broke. I couldn't get it.
People are just sudsing up. Just kind of simple stuff. But guys, I have to say, things have evolved to reflect the times. And when I say that things have evolved to reflect the times, I really mean they've devolved. Okay, I think that this is a step
50 step everything
society,
shower routine.
right?
50
because
steps.
When we're doing
What the hell?
ASMR 50
I can't even think of like 10.
everything shower routine, and it is basically like a highlight reel of every stupid product you could possibly buy for self-care. We're moving in a negative direction. Okay, when we think we need this much stuff to be clean, there's something nefarious here. Honestly, and like maybe I'm taking it too far, but the idea of you need this much stuff, you have to buy stuff in order to get clean. There's something I don't like about it. Now we're seeing stuff like this. ASMR 50 step everything shower routine.
Not the poppy.
This is like an overconsumption nightmare. Okay, so just all of this stuff. Like, I've never seen so much crap in my entire life. You know, when I see stuff like this and the way that shower talk has sort of taken a turn from just like kind of simple shower routines to stuff like this is just content now centered around selling a lifestyle and overconsumption with shower routines and self-care. It's hijacked the self-care shower industry, and it's just, this is all here to get you to buy crap, right? This is all link in bio.
Even on my
this is
days
all
where
like
I'm
TikTok affiliate shop.
Even on my shower days where I'm like, all right, deep full body cleansing time. We're gonna shave every inch of my body. We're gonna exfoliate really deep. It's like no more than like 5 products, bro. What the fuck?
Type of stuff. And once again, we don't need to do 50 step anything to
Dude, all I have is like, so for my face, I have 2 cleansers, 2 exfoliators, because I have a really oily face. So I use like oil cleanser to get all the dirt off, and then I use a foaming cleanser to really clean it. And then, you know, just my serum to hydrate my face, and that's it. And like any acne patches if I have acne. And when I'm in the shower, all I really do is like, you know, body wash, a sugar scrub if you really want to exfoliate deep, and then shampoo and fucking conditioner. Why do you need so much?
Achieve cleanliness. This is overconsumption marketing, and this is companies who have paid a lot of money to get us to believe that this is what we need to do. And we have to reject that notion if we want to stay sane. So this is kind of another way that shower talk, I think, has changed. We saw what it used to be, and then people slowly started to kind of start doing these things where they're picking out with their TikTok followers a shower routine centered around like a specific theme. Okay, so like this is kind of like a basic one. This is just a beach themed shower routine type of picking out stuff.
Let's do like a beach ocean themed one because I'm missing the smell of that right now, so might as well just smell like it. Okay, the first product that I use for the shower is my lip bar soap. Y'all, I'm not lying when I say I love this. I have them stocked. I have them strapped. I get the 16 pack at Costco, so yeah, that's the first thing I start with is the sensitive skin.
Yeah, dude, I be getting like
there's one specific facet of overconsumption that I bring up.
I be getting like Korean products, and I feel bougie as
is
fuck.
how it limits like our self-expression, our individuality. That's
This
to me
is
something
insane.
that's important that I feel like we talk about, because one thing I see is a lot of these people have the same products. They all have like products from the same places and same brands. There's almost like a mindless brand loyalty that I see happening, where people are just like buying every single thing of like, let's say Dove, for example, or they're buying every single Bath and Body Works product that comes out, and they're not even really considering like, is this something that I actually like, or was I influenced to buy this by somebody else, or am I, you know, blindly sort of following this brand? And I don't think that blind loyalty to brands is something that we should be embracing, right? Like I think we should be trying to move away from that and asking ourselves, first of all, do I need this product, or do I already have a million others that work the exact same way? And number two, is this a product that I even like? Is this a scent that I like? Is this something I'm going to get a lot of use out of? Is this something that I feel like is worth my money? Is it worth trading hard-earned hours worked at my job for this product?
Let's do something with
I forgot the name
Bath and
of
Body
it.
Works.
Let me
Yeah,
search
let's
it
do a
up.
BBW scrub, because I feel like I always use Dove or Tree Hut, but she needs some time to shine. So yeah, this one literally looks like freaking sand, y'all. Oh, it's literal sand, and it smells like, can you come out?
You know, the issue that I have specifically around having huge, massive
is it?
collections like this is you can't use this stuff in a reasonable amount of time before it expires, because typically the shelf life of these body care products is between 1 and 3 years. Okay. And after that, it can cause serious skin irritation. Sometimes it just loses its effectiveness overall, right? Eventually, it's going to do the opposite of what you want it to do, which is, you know, you want it to help improve the appearance of your skin, or it becomes a waste of money at some point, right? So having this much stuff, you can't even use it in a reasonable amount of time. Like, to me, this product looks like it's kind of, I don't know. I'm wondering about this.
Yeah, she's super thick.
Let's pick out a carnival themed shower routine. All the treats that you get at the fair, we're using them today.
Before you saw kind of like a simple beach themed shower routine, well, now people have gotten to the point where they're doing crazy themes. Okay, crazy wild themes. Like, they have so many products that they can even do carnival food themed shower routine. Now, why in the world would anybody need to do this in a million years? Okay, unless you are a carny. Okay, you work for the circus, you are a ringleader, you are on a tightrope, you're an acrobat, I don't know. Okay, unless you are like actually working a carnival and you live, breathe, eat carnival everything, I don't understand why you would have even a need to do something like this. This is kind of the trend now, is like people want to have a shower product for any single situation. They want to be prepared, and it's really gotten crazy.
I'm gonna try to make each step a different carnival food, so this could be very interesting.
The shampoo that I use right now is the brand is called Herbal Essence. I like it. It's a nice
We're gonna
brand.
grab our unscented Dove for feminine areas. And we also need a bar soap for our first cleanse.
Usually,
By the way, one thing I've noticed about a lot of these shower picking routines is, like, first of all, they've got a million bar soaps, right? And they're all kind of the same. Like, everyone's got the same products. But I don't ever see them, like, actually using these things. Like, I kind of wonder if they're just picking these out for the video, or if they're actually using them in the shower. If you're not even using the products, what's the point? That's kind of my question.
I don't really know what I want to go for. You need to find, like, cotton candy type of vibes. But it's interesting because there's also, like, deep fried Oreos. I think to play it safe, I'm going to go in with the, if I can grab it, Nudie Rudy Berrylicious.
You gotta play it safe.
And now for a body wash. We're going to find something that's giving me funnel cake vibes. Honestly, I feel like the best option might be Nilla Bean Cupcake for this.
I'm sorry. The crumbled Dove cookie collab.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even know there was a collab.
I've had it. I've literally had it with the stupid micro trend niche crap. I mean, in what world do we need a matching corresponding body wash?
Why do we need a cookie fucking scented
cookie? Okay, what are we doing,
wash.
people? We need to get our heads out of our before it's too late. I mean, this is Nilla Bean Cupcake, and we've got the entire crumble cookie lineup. What?
This is gonna be our funnel cake vibe scent today. I didn't say this routine was gonna smell good. And now for a body scrub. I have the perfect one right here. We're gonna go in with Tree Hut's cotton candy sugar scrub. Because what's more perfect than this?
Are we gonna do like a
smell
footlong corn
so
dog
bad
scent
once
or
you mix it.
something, or what's going on?
And now for shaving. For this, I honestly think I'm gonna go with the EOS Vanilla Bliss today. Now we need a body oil. I'm trying to think, do I want this routine to smell good or just be different carnival foods?
I mean, please stick with the carnival foods. I mean, what are we doing here? Be professional. Come on.
We're just gonna do carnival
yeah.
foods. Doesn't mean it'll go together, but we need to pick something chocolatey for deep fried Oreos.
Oh
and of
my
course, that means going with
God.
Palmer's cocoa butter because this is a straight up chocolate scent.
See, and why do we need to do this? What
It's
exactly
gonna
are we
smell
doing?
so bad. Cotton candy and chocolate.
Together in the same routine. Now for a body lotion. I do have cotton candy clouds from Bath and Body Works, and honestly, I don't
Already
know
did
what
cotton candy.
type of fair food I want to go for this. But at the same time, I feel like I have to go with Scent Theory's Boardwalk Sponge Sugar. There's literally a Ferris wheel on this, and it's cotton candy. I know we already did a cotton candy scent, but we have to. Come on. Now for a perfume. Y'all might think this part's crazy because it's not going to go with the routine, but
I already think this is beyond crazy.
I know.
Nothing you could pull out right now
I
would
was like,
shock
bro, just
me.
fully
at this
commit
point.
to it
Let's
at
just
this
put it that
point.
way.
every time I go to a fair, I get a candy apple. And this is Candy Apple Cauldron from Bath and Body Works. So I have to include my candy apple. That was my favorite thing at the fair. And here is our carnival themed shower routine.
I guess, guys, what I'm saying here is like, it's devolved very quickly, okay? Where people are now picking out shower routines that are like so hyper specific, so micro niche, trendy. It's like, guys, seriously, what's next? Like, Labubu shower routine?
Help me pick out
Please,
a
I wanna see that.
Labubu inspired shower routine.
No way.
As you guys know, I started a new series where I pick
No
out
way,
shower
there's
routines
actually-
inspired by my Labubus. And today we're doing one inspired by my lychee berry,
No!
which is the pink one. She's so cute.
What
mean-
the fuck?
I'm gonna put my head to the wall. I'm actually this close.
Anyway, let's get into this routine.
There's no
Before
way,
I go in
bro.
with any
There's
scented
no
products,
way.
I'm gonna start with my Dove Sensitive Skin Beauty Bar.
They all use this. They all use it. Okay. Just saying. Just saying. What I've just noticed over time is like, we just all become this singular controllable unit of people that our every movement can be predicted, right? Everything that we buy is like influenced by other people, and it's like none of it is just found organically. Nothing is really born out of genuine need anymore, right? Like a necessity. For most of us, like the soap that we're using, that we've probably been using our whole life, it works, right? It does the job. But then you watch stuff like this and you're like, oh, well, do I need to go out and buy a Dove's Body Bar soap or whatever? Like, do I need that as well to do a second cleanse? You see how things just sort of spiral. Like, it's just a slippery slope.
Now I have to pick out a body scrub, and I want to come down and grab this one.
I mean,
No, drop
how
that
many
shit.
damn scrubs are here?
right here.
Why
I
do you
know
need so
I'm gonna lose a bunch
many,
of
bro?
scrubs, but it's okay.
It's, you could tell it's been sitting there for so long too, because you can see like the sugar and like the liquid start to like separate here. You guys see it? The up here is like darker with the liquid, and then right here is like the sugar. It's
Okay,
insane.
for body scrub, I'm using the
It's
Berry
insane.
Bright from Tree Hut. This one is so fit.
I'll just use my 17-in-1 shampoo and conditioner.
Ooh.
Now I gotta pick out a body.
I mean, look at, I don't even know where to look.
Okay. Gotcha.
There's so many damn products that I don't even know where to look.
Wash, and of course the one I want to use is all the way back here. You guys, I am just a mess today. Okay, I know this doesn't have any
She's so
lychee
quirky.
notes or
She's such a
berry
mess.
notes, but I just feel like this would go nicely with the routine, so I'm gonna be using the EOS Pink Champagne Body Wash. I
Have you
think this
seen
one
the
would go well.
meme
I think I want to
of
use this Triple
that
Berry
4
Martini body lotion from Bath and
in
Body
1
Works.
shampoo that
Okay,
can
now
be
I have
used
to
for
pick out a
body
body
wash.
mist,
Ew.
and actually I do think I have one
Can it
that
be
would
used for
go with
motor
this
oil as
routine.
well?
I just have to.
You can't even see
She doesn't even
what's
know where
in
it
here
is.
because of the way that it's stored and because there's so many. You almost need like an inventory system. What?
To find it. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what, you guys? I think I left the one that I wanted to use at my house.
Wait, what do you mean this isn't your house? Whose house are you at? Where are you? Are you in an office space with all this stuff? Like, what is going on?
So we're gonna
house
have
is
to
it?
improvise. And actually, I think I'm gonna use this one. This is the Candied Lychee perfume from the 7 Virtues, and this smells so good, you guys. I'm
It smells so much like my lychee labubu.
actually obsessed. So here is my lychee berry inspired shower routine. Let me know what labubu you want me to make a shower routine inspired by for next.
This is so bad,
I mean, guys, it's stuff like this. I mean, seriously, this is getting out of
it's
control.
so
What's
bad.
next? Dubai chocolate?
Pick out a shower routine with me.
Can you make a labubu poo poo?
Dubai
Themed
chocolate
one?
scented theme for tonight.
I think it's
Oh my
like pistachio
God.
and chocolate
Oh,
mixed
Mom,
together.
What are we doing? What
I think she doesn't even know.
we doing? I ask you. When does it end? How much time do we have before someone's doing a shower routine based on an Alani Witch's Brew?
Let's pick out a shower routine that matches the Alani new Witch's Brew.
The fact that we can even do this.
No way!
Okay, it's a problem.
no way!
If we can at any moment pick
It's
out
a
a
freaking
corresponding
energy
matching
drink.
routine to any crazy
It's an
micro
energy drink.
trends, whatever.
Hi, Boba. Hi, Brutal. Anything but Labubas do. This is so bad. What kind of rut did I just join in on, dude? This video's insane.
Okay, at the drop of a witch's hat, we've
the
got
follow.
serious problems. Like, things have just gotten so out of control. I think this is what people love, is they love to be able to just pick out stuff like this and do stuff like this. But I don't even think they're using it.
They finally brought it back
That's what
for
I'm
the
saying.
season. And if you didn't know, it tastes like caramel apple.
Oh, we know.
You do have a few
I've
options.
tried
if you
it.
go with the
It's pretty
Suave
good,
juicy
but I don't
green
think it's,
apple.
like, worth the
But I
hype.
did just recently get the almond milk and green.
Good. We just got new stuff, even though we've got an
Oh my
overflowing
God.
shower.
An apple Dove body wash.
Can't even add
Do
new
these
products
people
into
owe
that
Dove,
shower,
like,
bro.
money or something? What does Dove know? Because
What? Where are they getting all this money from?
Dove seems to have a monopoly.
know what they're doing to get all
on
this money.
Shower talk. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's in their marketing. I don't know what's in that crumble cookie Dove. They've got some sort of addictive substance in there, but I'm suspicious.
Nothing quite
I've been
like
waiting to be
smelling
able to
and
use
feeling
this,
like
and I
the
think it's
heart
perfect for this
palpitations
routine.
provided
Let's
by
pick out a
Alani.
shower routine that matches my 7-Bird drink. Today, I
What the fuck? Let's pick out a routine that's gonna match my left butt cheek hair that's been growing for years.
got a 7 Energy with strawberry, cupcake, vanilla, and cream. Y'all, this is literally so good, so I'm excited to make a
Let's
routine
pick out
for it.
I mean, we're
a
picking
shower
shower routines
routine
out
that
based on
looks
our
like
coffee
the
order of the
toenail
day.
that's been rotting on
How?
my foot.
Honestly, the perfect
Fuck.
one is this Dove crumble strawberry crumb cake.
There's something I'm triggered. I'm triggered. No, I'm triggered. I can't. It makes me
Oh, this
mad.
is so bad. This is
I
like
don't
the
know
worst
why.
video we've watched.
I don't know why.
I agree
There's
with
no
her.
reason.
I'm
But
just
I'm
as
mad.
mad as her.
I am mad when I see crumble cookie Dove. I am.
My drink
Why do they have so
literally
much?
tastes
Bro, this isn't even like... You had not seen the worst of it. The worst of it was in the beginning.
like what this smells like. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does. And now for a body scrub, which we could go in with the Dove strawberry crumb cake again.
We could, but
But we do also have the Body
Oh
Quality
my-
strawberry cheesecake. I actually haven't used this in a while, and it's perfect for this routine. Strawberries and cream, hello. So we're going with it.
you saw the routines,
I'm
and
so
you know, for
excited to
people
feel
to be
like
able
the
to pick out
crust
stuff
of
like that, I've
leftover
mentioned this a
yogurt.
million times
Slay,
at this
queen.
point. You know,
Look
you've
at
got to
this
have a
shit.
pretty
Look at this!
substantial collection,
Oh
and
my
really
God, it's
having
so
collections
bad.
like this is the goal for a lot of these people. Is having these massive, you know, jaw-dropping,
It's so
fit for social
bad.
media collections in their house. It
That has to
inspires
be,
other
like,
people to
thousands of
aspire
dollars.
to this, right? And have this many products. And it kind of normalizes
Just
owning
like shower items, hoarder edition. Yeah, it's like overconsumption, turning people into hoarders, and specifically like the quote-unquote
this
self-care.
much stuff.
Let me pick
routine
out a
items.
sugar cookie scented shower routine. You guys know the drill. I'm going to be starting with my Dove Sensitive Skin Beauty Bar.
Okay.
Okay, now I have to pick out a body scrub, and I know exactly which one I want to use. It's just a matter of finding it. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing it in the front, so we're going to have to take some scrubs down.
How many does
It's
she
an entire
have?
room, storage room for this. I just never seen anything
Look,
like this before.
I'm
All
just
of
trying to
these, you
if
can
I
see them
find it
separating.
behind any of these, and unfortunately, no. So, you know what? We're just going to have to, yeah. Oh, we lost some body washes. Wait, before I go ahead and do that, I should probably check to see if there's any down
Oh
here.
my
This gives
god,
me
this is
anxiety.
crazy.
It's overwhelming.
And there's not. So let's. Okay. We're just
Oh,
gonna have
that
to
pisses
keep
me off.
pulling
She's doing that on
these
purpose,
scrubs
too.
out until I. There they are, you guys. Look.
Look at the liquid. Ah! Look at the liquid. Look, it's been sitting there for so long that it's starting to leak out of the container. You see this shit?
Look at this.
As I was saying, I'm never going to live down the overconsumption comments. Because yes, why do I have 6 of the same scrub?
It's separating. We've got 6 of the same scrub, but it's separating. I mean, you can see it.
That's nobody else's business but mine.
Her showers and skincare
Let's go ahead and clean these up.
Have to be like a full-time shift.
It's the business of the health department. At this point, whatever's going on back there.
Okay, now that we've got the scrub cleaned up, I'm going to be going in with the Tree Hut Frosted Sugar Cookie Scrub. This scrub is
literally
so
separated.
delicious.
That's so
I love
disgusting.
this one. Okay, now I have to pick out a body wash. And actually, the one I want to use is in the bathroom. Okay, now I have to pick out a body oil.
I also want to point out that most of these products that you're seeing are barely even used. There's barely any product gone.
And I do actually
entirely
have
full.
a really
Look at
good
that
body
shit.
oil that would have went with this routine, but unfortunately, it is at my...
This looks like a mad scientist's alchemist station or something. What am I looking at?
My house. So this one is chocolate sugar cookie. So I feel like I could use this one. But now I have to pick out a body lotion and I already know exactly which one I'm using.
This collection is just insane. It's mind-boggling to think that each and every one of these products, you open it and the countdown starts to expiration, right?
She's set for
It's
life,
just like a
but
ticking
they're all
time
gonna
bomb in
expire.
here.
Fall right around the corner. You guys have to grab this. It is so
Truly,
good.
she sells these products,
they did
right?
the big one with this.
No one's gonna want to
besties,
buy
here you
used
have it.
lotion.
Here is my sugar cookie scented shower
scrubs and
routine.
shit.
Let me know what you think of it and what you want to see next.
Start a hygiene closet. Start a hygiene closet. So yeah, you know, it's kind of this whole world right now on TikTok where other people who are kind of heavily into
This is like what's wrong with these people because they're trying to
shower talk situation are kind of inspired.
They're trying to plague the young minds, the young people, the children,
Inspiring
into
other people.
Wanting to buy all this shit.
People and directing other people to start similar collections. Like basically, they're like amass as much products as you can so you can have your own hygiene closet as well. And it's just not necessary.
Who the fuck even has an extra closet for that shit?
But it's just not. Just so many products. Stop spending money on self-care / hygiene products. And it's just, once again, we've got somebody who's just got more products than you even know what to do with, right? Can't even use this stuff in 10 years, right? Let alone 1 to 3 years, which is their time that they're actually good for. So yeah, it's just crazy. And you know, these collections are massive. And I feel like kind of getting into this whole shower routine world seems to almost be like a gateway to like a full-blown...
Hello. Lovely birdie. Thank you. There are already 7 weeks left until the end of September. I think the translation didn't work too well. I'm assuming days. So I haven't been able to come here often because of my work at the fire station. Don't say sorry. I read your post every day on X. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good luck. Good luck with your work. I hope it's going well.
Bath and Body Works addiction.
Hell yeah.
And I kind of have my own suspicions, my own theories about these types of products and why they seem to have such a hold on people. And it's specifically around these scented products, right? People love scented products because they're, I think, nostalgic, right? For a moment, it's like you can access a feeling again that you felt a long time ago. So I understand why people are buying it, but I feel like people kind of allow that sort of element to help rationalize these types of collections because Bath and Body Works has so many different scents. I have a scent for every single occasion, and then that occasion reminds me of this time of my life and blah blah. I feel like there's just so much psychology going into this, but specifically with Bath and Body Works, people seem to be absolutely addicted. So here's somebody, this is only part of your collection, okay?
What the
it's
fuck?
taking up the whole floor. Body sprays, body washes, soaps. This is not normal, people. Okay, this is just not normal. And we're about to see, this isn't even half
she owns
of
the
it,
whole store.
okay? Not even half. Look at all of these bins.
Holy shit. I feel like some of these hygiene hoarders started out as influencers that got a bunch of products for free from a sponsor and just blew the whole trend out of proportion.
Tote bags.
Yeah, we're probably just following the
boxes on
trend.
the ground. We've got candles galore. Okay. And then we've got an entire wall. And if you thought that was bad, look at this.
What the fuck, dude?
It goes up to the damn ceiling. By the way, this is like 6 candles per carton. Okay. What are we doing?
God.
People? Honestly, right? So these collections have gotten completely out of control, but it's being normalized right now online to own this much body care. Okay. Good portion of my unused body care collection.
God,
so it's just all of these scents, all of this stuff just specifically for shower use, right? Body care, lotions, hand lotions, soaps, body washes. It's just absolutely insane. Problem is that a lot of these people that have these types of collections are always aspiring to more. It's never enough. And I think that's always been the problem with overconsumption as well. It's just, there's never a time where it's enough.
It's never
you
enough
can't
for these people.
buy
It's
your
an
way
addiction,
to
just
having
like gambling or
enough.
anything
My
else.
shower shelves are officially full, so it's time to add some more.
Yeah,
The shelves
she's a
are
cute
full,
cat. Kitty.
so we're adding more and more and more shelving. If we've got to buy
What the
additional
hell?
things other than like
Girl,
1 or 2 shelves
your bathroom
in our
is full
shower,
enough.
it's beyond too much. We've gone way, way, way beyond too much. We're adding at least 3 more shelves.
I get asked all the time where I get my
God,
shower
they
shelves
follow-
because clearly they can handle a lot. You can actually get them right here on TikTok Shop.
Here's another problem, right? Is a lot of this content is kind of like, come join us, right? Come join us in the madness of all of the things that we have and the things we own. Like, here's some shower shelves for you to buy. It's all centered around like, I have a lot of stuff, I buy a lot of stuff, so you should buy a lot of stuff. Here's my affiliate links for you to buy more. Here's the TikTok shop link.
These actually don't take up too much space when I'm in the shower. Like, it's not a lot. Some people think it's crowded. It doesn't feel that way. So I think I'm gonna put more on the side here. You just put it where you want it, and then
it might not feel crowded. It looks crowded. And by the way, I just have to
So
kind of
bad, it looks so
de-influence you guys
nasty.
from some of these things. These shower shelves that have like the sticky, stuff to them, they are almost impossible to get up. Okay. You have to use like a heat gun, a hair dryer. Oh, it's going to take you hours
have to melt that shit
to get
on.
these up. If you have to, move or anything like that, do yourself a favor. Don't.
it comes with this little tool to flatten it
It's
and make
not
it
worth
stick. Let me tell you guys, I'm not even joking. These are the most sturdy shelves ever. They're not going anywhere.
That's because it's the glue on these is damn near cement. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like
It's gonna
cement.
damage your
They're
shower
able
wall.
to hold all of these body scrubs. They've never fallen, not once, and it's not even close to doing so. And ta-da! Now we have more. I'm so obsessed with these shelves. You can get them right here on TikTok Shop. They're in my showcase, and I'll also link them for you.
Some
I'm
of
literally so happy with the way this
these
turned
people need
out.
to
I think
get
they look
into
so
reverse
good, and I
mom
finally
and
have
find me. I
more
can
space
use
for
their
more of
money
my
on so much
products.
better
More.
things.
It's always about more. The problem with overconsumption and consumerism behaviors is that you're constantly left in this state of perpetual inadequacy,
from working at
right? You
Kohl's
feel like
and
if I
seeing all
just
those
get maybe
candles,
one
oh
more
my
product,
God.
or if maybe if I complete this collection, maybe I'll feel something, right? Like I'll feel put together, or I'll feel like complete, or I'll finally smell good and people give me compliments. Like, it's a never ending fruitless endeavor that just never comes to fruition. And that's always been the problem.
The collection has grown so much, I literally cannot fit anything else under my sink. So it's finally time for it to have its own shelf. I literally became Bob the Builder today. I decided to put it over here by the towel rack.
So you see here, I mean, it's not even
amount of food I
efficient
would get
to
instead.
store all this stuff because look, you can't even
Real.
see it. It's like hidden behind something else. You can only really see one product at a time.
products
You're
at the
not
front.
using those things as much because it's not at the top of mind, right? It's not at the forefront, literally and figuratively.
I don't know what's gonna happen when I have even more products, but we'll just get another shelf.
I don't know what's going to happen when I get even more products, but I'm just going to get another shelf.
Girl,
we just put
you'll
this
need
one shelf
more.
together. We're already thinking about the new products we're
next
going to
shelf.
acquire. We're already thinking about we'll just buy another shelf. A lot of it is just like this cycle that we get into with buying things. And the videos we see online where people they equate their success to like, okay, I started, underneath my sink, and then now I'm more successful because I've taken over an entire closet. Now I have an entire room dedicated to this. Like, people equate that to success. It's crazy.
We do live in a 1-bedroom, that's why I have such a little shelf. But eventually we're gonna get a 2-bedroom, and that just means I can have more products.
Always an aspiration to have more.
I saw this on Facebook and it says my shower room. Oh my god. First things first, this is only $1,100 billion worth of product. Like, this doesn't overstimulate you?
This gives me a reaction of, like, honest to God, like, terror. Sheer terror when I watch stuff like this.
I get like, so much anxiety. I feel like if I go in there, everything is just gonna fall on me.
I've ever seen.
What is your pH balance? This many chemicals on your body could not be healthy. Not only that, but like, when I'm in a shower that has a shower curtain and the plastic liner sticks to me while I'm showering, it makes me want to peel my skin off. How does this not bother you? How do you choose which one is which?
I mean, you get a little soap in your eye and you don't know where the hell you are. That's what I'm saying. If you're not paying attention, you might think you're butt naked in the CVS. This is crazy.
This is so...
It's good to see
this is overconsumption at its finest.
Yes.
Not to mention, these products have expiration dates on them. And you're not using all of these products before they expire.
It's pretty obvious now at this point that shower routines have gotten way out of control. Okay? You do not need this many products to get clean. Okay, to achieve cleanliness. You really don't. And there's gonna be people that'll tell you that you do. You don't. Okay, plain and simple, you do not. I think that a lot of time, the reason why we're buying this stuff is we're trying to achieve this certain aesthetic. We're trying to achieve like this feeling, you know, of XYZ, whatever. But the thing that I want most of all is I want to feel like I'm in control. And the number one way for me to feel out of control is to surround myself with clutter. Okay, it's to have so many things that I don't even know what to do with them. Right? It's for me to go out and buy something and I don't even have a place to put it when I get home. That causes chaos. It creates like a sick kind of gross feeling, like an icky feeling. I don't want to feel like that. You have to be very intentional with all of this consumerism stuff, especially if you're on TikTok and you know you're online, you're on Instagram Reels, whatever, you're watching this type of content a lot. You need to be really mindful. And one thing that I've kind of noticed recently, and you know, a lot of people talk about Project Pan, right? I love Project Pan. I think it's a great sort of anti-consumerist movement. And a lot of people who have struggled with consumerism and overconsumption in the past, that's kind of the logical step if you want to try to combat that. So for those reasons, I love it. But I think that what you really need to do if you want to really be serious about this type of stuff and tackling it and kind of, you know, reject overconsumption in your life is you need to switch to a completionist mindset. And actually what's interesting is I feel like a lot of people that struggle with this, myself included, you know, in the past, I actually did have a completionist mindset, but you have to switch the type of completionist mindset that you have towards products. Okay.
God,
so before I had a completionist mindset of collecting things. Okay. I wanted to complete the whole set, right? I wanted to complete my quest to find that limited edition item or whatever. I needed to complete, you know, the perfect makeup look. But the completionist mindset that you need to embrace and you need to switch to is actually that of completing things, completely finishing products before you buy something else, right? Completely using it up. And like one thing that I've kind of myself personally started doing is telling myself, what am I waiting for? Right? Like I've got one life to live. Unironically, YOLO. I've got all these products I've like kind of collected over the years, whatever, and I'm afraid to use them. I shouldn't be. Like I should use them. I should use these products up. That's what they're there for. And if I don't, then they're going to expire and I won't be able to use them at all, right? Which is a lot of time what ends up happening. But you just have to use them, right? You need to make your number one goal, use your products. Right? Use your products, use your shower gels, use your lotions, use your fragrances, get them out of your life, get them out of your space so you feel like you're not living in clutter. So anyway, those are my thoughts on this topic.
Valid, spit it facts, spit it facts.